Now coming lecture number 2, I was explaining you clay soil. So this soil has a greater particles of clay particles, okay, and it will smooth and powdery when dry. So when it's dry, it feels smooth and powdery. It feels smooth and powdery when dry. Okay. When it's dry, it will feel very smooth and like a powder, like a talc. Okay. And sticky and slippery when wet. Okay. When you will apply water to it, it will stick like a chewing gum. So it becomes sticky and slippery when wet. These soil particles have very little spaces between them, and hence this soil can retain water. Cereals grow well in clay soils. Yes, when it has property of sticky. If it is sticky, then whatever the spaces are there, very less spaces will be less. If space will be less, then it will whatever water will come, it will what? It will absorb. That's why cereals grow well in this clay soil. So this soil it has very less space between its particles. Okay, and hence this and hence this soil can retain water. It can absorb water properly. Okay, particles. Therefore, cereals grow in clay soil. Okay. This soil has a greater particle of clay particle. It feels smooth and powdery when dry. It feels become, or just right here, it feels sticky like a chewing gum and slippery when wet. When you will apply water, it has very less space between. What happens in sandy soil? In sandy soil, spaces between particles are more. That's why it does not allow water to hold. It allow water to pass. In this, it whatever water pass through it retain water. That's why it is very good for growing of crops like cereals. Now we'll come to page number 56. Last one, that is loamy soil. Loamy soil. Okay, this soil has sand, silt and clay in similar proportion. It is not as sticky as clay soil, and so it is easier to till. Okay, so it is easier to prepare land to grow crops. Loamy soil, okay, loamy soil retains a good amount of water and allows excess water to drain out. So it also has more nutrients, moisture and humus than sandy soil. Hence, loamy soil is ideal for growing plants as it retains both nutrients and water. Okay, this loamy soil has sand also, silt also and clay also in the same, okay, in the same amount, in a similar proportion. That's why it is not as sticky as clay soil. Okay, clay soil, and so it is easier to till. In clay it is very sticky, but loamy soil it is not as sticky as clay, so it is easier to till. Till means preparing land for growing crops. So this soil has a sand, silt and clay in similar proportions. Okay, in similar proportion. It is not sticky as clay. It is not sticky as clay, so it is easier to till. Till means preparing land for growing crops. Okay, so it has the properties of like it retains good amount of water. So loamy soil retains means hold. Loamy soil retains good amount of water. Okay, and allow excess water to drain. So I mean it will hold, so it will allow excess water to drain out also, and allow excess water to drain out also, and it has more nutrients, moistures and humus than sandy soil. It has also more nutrients, humus and moisture than sandy soil. That's why it is very good soil for growing crops. So it is ideal for growing plants. Okay, as it retains nutrients and water. Okay, as it retains both nutrients and water, that's why it is very ideal soil for growing crops. In sandy soils, spaces are too much in their particles. Spaces are too much. That's why in sandy soil, it cannot hold the water. So when it cannot hold the water, so it is not that is not suitable for growing crop. In in clay soil, spaces are very less. Spaces in between air particles are very less. So that's why it retains water, and it is that clay soil is ideal for growing cereal. But when you will come to loamy soil, it has sand also, clay also, and particle and silt also in similar proportion. That's why it is very good soil for growing plants, any type of plant, because it has nutrients also and water also. Okay, it has nutrient and water also. That's why it is very good for growing crops. Now, loamy soil is divided into three parts. Further, this loamy soil is divided into three parts: sandy loam, clay loam, and silt loam. So this I will discuss in next classes. So for now, goodbye to all.